Do people look at things and use their common sense and depth perception? Or have we all just lost it?
Girl, what is your hair?
Or, like, any creative outlet that exists. Hell, even YouTube. I don't know that anything is immune.
And what the fuck are those trucks? What the shit is that?
There's something that we need to talk about. And you're not gonna like it. I don't like it. It's not gonna be a fun topic. So, we're losing the ability to retain not just original artwork online, but we're losing the ability to save our art physically. And I'm gonna address the first one, and I'm gonna show you when I noticed the problem firsthand. Alright? I've seen this before on Redbubble, because I noticed it the other night when I was looking up keffiyeh stickers, because I wanted a supportive sticker for Palestine and Gaza. The only issue is that very quickly I noticed there's a problem. And also, you may, if you've looked up anything like this on like Amazon or anything like that, you're also going to see this problem. You're going to see that things are muddy. People are combining something that's supposed to be pro-activism with something that is absolutely not. It's very much the opposite. You can search a keffiyeh and you'll see that it's mixed with something that's pro-Zionism, and you're like, oh, okay, no thank you. And so you have to like double click, check the companies that are also selling like the product that you think is fine. But the issue that I'm looking at here is how much art we have lost to AI and how much people just take other people's art. So I'm gonna go into one of these listings. Again, I'm not trying to call these people out who are selling. I do want to believe that people have the best interests at heart when they're doing some of this stuff, because they want to like be supportive of something to help other people. Genuinely, I want to believe that's what's happening. However, here's what I'm looking at, alright? I'm going to click on this design, alright? This design, really good, really awesome. I'm going to click on the seller, okay? We're going to scroll down. What do you notice? Do any of these look the same? Let's click this one. How are you holding that? Where? A lot of these images, not all, a lot of these images that are being used in activism are unfortunately AI, and people are just marketing them because they think, oh, that's an easy way for me to either make money for myself because people feel bad, they buy the product, or they're like, oh, I can generate money to donate. Oh, when you see that little blue check that was by some of these names, it's supposed to mean that the art is verified as the artist's own work. Again, I'm not trying to shade or being like critical of anyone who is trying to do good. It's just the issue of how you're going about it. This one is particularly interesting. This is a genuine site. It's not based in the US, but this is an actual site. Their designs are in this design vein, but then they have this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and these are not on their page, like on their official site, but they're here. So is this their actual, is this actually part of what they do, or is this just someone pretending to be them? Like, this design, absolutely awesome. I would get it in a heartbeat. But not sure if it's actually going to that company. This is the same person from before. Look at this very realistic imagery as the watermelon is falling out and both sitting in the basket. As the flag is somehow falling and flying. How is it? Do people look at things and use their common sense and depth perception? Or have we all just lost it? What am I looking at? Do people... There's no preservation of real art. There's no consistency in a computer system being able to differentiate between what is actual art and what is real art. Because what the shit is that? And what's that doing? And girl, what is your hair? And if you're looking at me and going, well, your art doesn't have consistency, you know what? Fuck it. Here's my shop, just for reference. My style differs. It has a lot of consistency. And here's my design. And because I wanted a bird wearing a keffiyeh, I wound up getting my own design. Which Redbubble originally took down. Because they were like, actually, this might violate our guidelines. And be either violent content or too political or too this or too that. So, well, mine's not stolen. And the irony of people stealing or using AI to make art, protesting occupied land is very much not lost on me. While I was editing this, I found out that Coca-Cola has released like AI ads for the holidays, and I feel that my feelings are best summed up in song.
On the first day of Christmas, Coca-Cola gave to me a truck that took too many edibles, lights that really aren't okay, a dogtail denying physics, squirrels gonna kiss but they don't, and also what are those muscles doing? What is your sweater? Seriously, what the hell is that? A tire with a logo almost. And what the fuck are those trucks? What the shit is that?
Would you believe me if I told you it's this one instead? We still have a wonk-ass squirrel and wonk-ass trucks and weird depth perception. And now we just have uncanny valley faces added in. Because what the shit is this crowd? When you see it, what is that? Ew. And how in the world are you trademarking or copywriting this when it's AI? The other issue I'm seeing is that we don't have a way to preserve this art. Like, how many of y'all make art in any capacity for any reason, and you don't have a physical copy of it? You have no copy. No way to go back and look at it. You don't have anything like this. Or you had this, but the only way you can look at it now is on your phone. I'm going to tell you right now some ways that you can get your art preserved. Alright? If you have art that you really want preserved, here's one way to do it. Go to Staples, go to CVS, Shutterfly. Ooh, Shutterfly has some good shit happening right now. And print yourself a photo book. Find yourself a site that will let you print a photo book. Take all the images you want in whatever templates they will allow you to put them in. And this could happen for just the photos you want to save too. Take it, compile that shit, and make a photo book. And if you'd rather a photo album, then just print them out and make a photo album. 4x6s, baby. Just do it. If you're like, well, I don't want to do that, I'd prefer digital. It's not as easy to do this, and there's a bigger chance of it breaking down. A stick drive. Just make sure that every once in a while you transfer it to a new stick, or you check on the existing stick, because files can still be corrupted. We're trying to talk about something that's harder to corrupt and harder to lose. Photo book. You can pass that shit down. You can keep that shit. I'm in the dark. Keep that shit. We're talking, hey, you want to save your stuff. We're losing access to so many things because of AI, because we're running out of ways to keep parts of the internet going, because we don't have access to as many archives, because they're trying to literally take things out of archives or unarchive them and just go, hey, put this in the forever trash. And your art is part of that. The things you make online are part of that. Nothing exists forever. But if you want to preserve your stuff, you need to. And if you have a physical copy of your art, get yourself. I'm showing you an Amazon, but you can literally get these at pretty much any art store that does framing. Or if you know a place that has like binder packs, you can also just get these if you do smaller art. It is time to have copies of the things that you want. Books, music, memes, videos, movies, your art, the things you've made, photos. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that because the way that the world has started treating technology and creators and anything that you can make and you can hold, it can be destroyed. And if you can hold that and have that and keep that, as long as you can, it is not in the hands of someone like Elon Musk. It is not in the hands of someone like Donald Trump. It is not in the hands of someone who can do horrible things to it with AI. Regardless of if it is online, regardless of if it's over here, regardless of if it's off in the nether and no one can find it again. As long as you have a copy of something somewhere, you still have a piece of it that is yours. We do not live in a world where people respect or are kind to creators or treat a cause the way it should be treated or treat anything the way it should be treated. And that's very unfortunate. So please keep the copies of the things you want to keep. Like, AI could be used so much better for other tasks and can make the world better. Whether like for medicine or for other fields, and instead we just pour it into stealing art, making horrendous things, ruining people's lives, sucking. I don't know why that's the premise of what AI should be. When it's like, oh, we were supposed to have flying cars by now, cool, pour the AI energy into that. Instead of fucking Waymos that keep hitting each other, or can't even back up and stay up till 3 a.m. beeping because they're all crying. The cars need a babysitter, someone help. Like, I don't comprehend. I seriously do feel that you're going to see in the next 2 years, and this is partially related I'm so sorry. I seriously feel in the next couple of years that you're going to see a lot of art places, a lot of hubs online for creators close down. Or they're going to have much stricter guidelines, and it's going to cause a mass exodus because AI will be so rampant. It's already a huge issue. But I think you're going to see a lot of people who genuinely love creating or making things exit sites that want to use them well. Because either work is stolen or AI has just invaded the space. And so they use AI to combat it because you have to have AI to build programs, which, whatever, that we knew this, but you have AI being misused over here, and then it just causes its own set of issues, and I don't foresee that going well. Or, like, any creative outlet that exists. Hell, even YouTube. I don't know that anything is immune. Even with the safeguards, like YouTube makes you check stuff, I don't even know if anything is immune. And then you lose your income. You lose copies of your art. Instagram. Threads. Tumblr. You need to have backups. There is no question. And they need to be physical. I genuinely just don't know why the fuck everything has to be such a shit. I genuinely just don't know why everything has to be such a shit show. Why can't I say that word? Shit. The word is such a shit show. Why is that a tongue twister? Why is it a tongue twister? Such a shit show. Such a shit show. Me. Fuck.
I missed when you could Google how to make a sandwich and it won't tell you to put glue in the cheese. You know?